In the winter of 1983, a sound engineer in Reykjavik recorded 2 hours of music. The equipment was functioning correctly. The tape was new. The machine recorded for the full 2 hours without interruption. When he played it back, the tape was blank. There was nothing on it. There has never been anything on it. He has kept it for 40 years. He says he can still hear the music. Erik Halvorsen was 34 years old in the winter of 1983. He had worked as a sound engineer in Reykjavik for 11 years. He was, by every account, meticulous. He labeled everything. He tested his equipment before every session. He kept handwritten logs of every recording he made, including temperature and humidity readings. Former colleagues described Erik as meticulous. Several also described him as obsessive. The distinction depends on whether everything is working. His logs from 1983 survive. The entry for the night of February 9th is detailed. It describes the equipment setup, the microphone placement, the tape stock, the room conditions. It ends with a single line, written in different ink, added later. I do not understand what happened. The band had booked the studio for a single overnight session. They were not a famous band. They had no recording contract. They had been playing together for about a year. According to Erik, they arrived shortly before 11 that night. The booking sheet survives. The band name does not. Erik has been asked many times to describe the music. He has never been able to describe it clearly. He has said it was not like anything he had recorded before or since. He has said it felt less like listening to music and more like remembering something he had never experienced. One former studio employee later claimed he heard part of the session through an open doorway. He described it as fairly ordinary. Erik disagreed completely. At 11:40 that night, Erik pressed record. The needles moved. The tape advanced. The recording light stayed on. The machine was recording something. The band left shortly after 2 in the morning. Erik stayed behind to listen back. This was his standard practice. He rewound the tape. He pressed play. He heard nothing. Not room tone, not electrical hum, not tape hiss. Nothing. The specific kind of absence found only on a tape that has never recorded anything. He checked the machine. It worked. He tested another tape. It worked. He tested the original tape on multiple machines. The result never changed. The tape had simply never recorded anything, despite the fact that he had watched it record for more than 2 hours. The following day, Erik contacted the band. He told them what had happened. He asked if they would return and record the session again. They said they would think about it. They never called back. 2 weeks later, the number was no longer in service. The Reykjavik music scene was small. Bands usually left traces, flyers, listings, recordings, reviews. This band left none. Erik began searching. He found no record of them performing, no references, no recordings, no interviews, no evidence they existed outside that night. Eventually, he stopped looking, not because he gave up, but because there was nowhere left to look. Erik Halvorsen is 76 years old. He retired from audio engineering in 2009. He still has the tape. He keeps it in its original box, alongside the log entry from that night. He has listened to it hundreds of times. It remains blank. He has been asked why he keeps listening. He always pauses before answering. He says that when the room is quiet enough and the lights are low enough, he can hear it. Not on the tape. There is nothing on the tape. But he can hear it exactly as he remembers it. There is no explanation for what happened on February 9th, 1983. The equipment worked. The tape was sound. The engineer was among the most careful in the country. 2 hours of music were recorded. None of it exists. Erik has made peace with most of it. The one thing he cannot make peace with is this. He is now the only place that performance exists. And he is 76. The tape remains blank. No record of the band has ever been found. Erik still listens. He says it is still there. He is the only one who can hear it.